Hello, welcome again to these slice of pie videos that we have every day for you that you can learn something new and hopefully put it into practice in your life. Today's a very useful one about interviewing, job interview skills. So, of course, this is again coming at you from our slice of pie page and your daily dose of English, of course. And you can see APS is, of course, Apple Pie English School, which this is our Japanese page that we have. And let's see, wait a minute here. So, of course, you're watching every week, I hope. These are our teaching days. So I'll teach something. And this one I taught recently to my junior high students, I think. I'm using from Side by Side 3 today, but it's a very useful topic, as many of my students know. So I teach in universities around Guma. And also I have an Ikaiwa school where I teach every age from 2 years old to 80 years old. But before that, when I was in America, I was a professor of economics in America. Also, when I was young, I was a nursery and kodomoyan, so nursery teacher and kindergarten teacher, where I used to teach every subject. But between those years of nursery teacher and when I became a college professor and later moved to Japan, I was a hotel manager for 6 years. So in that time, I interviewed a lot of people. I hired a lot of people. I also fired a lot of people. I lost count, but I probably hired at least 100, could be 200 in those 6 years. So I even had the experience of interviewing people in Spanish. So talk about a challenge. Yeah, I used to live in Spain, and my boss found out, "Hey, Kent, you live in Spain, right?" Well, I did in college for 4 months. Okay, well, you say Spanish. So go over to this hotel and interview all the housekeepers and maintenance people and in Spanish, and also later teach the managers some Spanish so they can tell them what to do. Okay, so today, of course, is 10 tips for a successful job interview. So I usually like to say 7, but I'm going to copy exactly from Side by Side here and have 10 tips. They're all very useful. Some are more useful than others, so please use them when you're going to a job interview or for the college students I have, or for anybody. If you're going to a job interview, if you're doing a job interview in English, of course, number 1, dress neatly. So like today, you can see I'm dressed neater than I usually am on these videos. I have a tie. I wish it was better. I have this airplane tie I usually use for my lessons, but if I was going to a job interview, I would have maybe a plainer tie, something not stand out. Red, blue means you're calm. Red means you're excitable. So if you wear red, it's better for a sales job. A red tie. Blue tie is more for a calmer person like that, an office job. So of course, dress neatly. Don't dress softly. Comb your hair. See, I have my Snoopy comb today. So comb your hair and make sure it's combed good. There we go. So make sure everything's before you enter. I like to arrive 30 minutes early. But okay. Number 2. So that leads into the second one. Arrive promptly. Don't be late for the interview, and try to arrive early. But don't try to arrive too early. I try to arrive 20 minutes early, but I don't go to the office. I'll go to the bathroom. I'll make sure my hair is combed and everything. I'll get ready before I enter the office. When I was a hotel manager, it used to drive me crazy. Don't arrive to the office where you're interviewing like 30 minutes or an hour early. Like ex-military people, for example, ex-American military, they love to show up early. So they'll show up an hour early for the interview. And that's putting a lot of pressure on the interviewer because, of course, he has a schedule. He's busy doing something else. So try not to arrive too early. Okay, number 3, shake hands firmly. A firm handshake shows that you are friendly and confident. So shake hands, good handshake. A strong handshake, not too strong, but a good, strong handshake. They say in America, I myself maybe am bad at this. That's why I always need to practice before I go. I'll practice with my friends. That too weak means, he's weak. He's not being good at sales. He's a scared person. Too strong, maybe he's too aggressive. So in America, anyway, a lot of interviews are decided by how strong your handshake is. Okay, let's see. So next up, here we go. Shake hands firmly. Number 4, look at the interviewer directly. Make eye contact. Smile. Smile. Be happy. Don't be upset. Like, oh, what a bad day. So, of course, smile and look at them eye to eye. Of course, not too much eye. Maybe they'll think, hey, stop staring at me, you freak. So, of course, make eye to eye. But then when you're thinking, of course, like, okay, yeah, that's right. What is that answer? Okay. So you can look up of course, you're thinking about the answer, and then look back to them eye to eye. So let's say next, look at them, look at the interview eye to eye, make eye contact. Okay. Number 5, listen carefully to the interviewer. Listen to the questions carefully so that you can answer accurately. So I would add to this advice, listen carefully. Also, repeat the question is great advice. For example, so you want me to tell you about my best experience as a hotel manager, or you want me to tell you about my experience with the worst customer when I was a hotel manager. So repeat the question. So it makes sure that you listen correctly, but it also gives you time to think. So you have thinking time. Okay, he was talking about my best experience as a hotel manager. Okay, what can I say? Okay, so I'll repeat the question and bam, I'll come up with the answer. Okay. Next, speak politely. Don't speak too quickly and don't speak too loudly or softly. Yes, I see this a lot when I used to interview a lot. Speak politely. So speak on their level, speak politely, speak, I would say even probably speak casually. Some people speak too formally. Speak casually, like try to build a relationship with them. But of course, don't speak too quickly. They can't write down their notes. And also don't speak loudly. Again, sounds aggressive person. And if you don't speak softly, they'll think, whoa, this person, are they going to be good? So remember, the job interview is not just discovering, are you a good person? Discovering, do you work well in a group, in a team with our coworkers? They have to imagine, wow, speaking so softly, will they match our current employees? So of course, speak politely, but not too loud, not too soft. Okay, let's see. So next, number 7. Yes, answer questions honestly. Tell the truth. Always tell the truth. Yes, you should be careful to speak honestly. Like it wasn't a job interview, but like that example I gave where I should interview in Spanish. My boss asked me, you lived in Spain, right? Yes, that's true. I did say, yes, that's true. And I said, okay, you studied Spanish 4 months in Spain. Yes, that's also true. What he didn't ask me, maybe he should have asked me, is, do you still speak Spanish? Because that was 5 years, maybe 5 years after I had studied Spanish. So luckily, I could manage, but still, he didn't ask me, do you speak Spanish now? But maybe if I was completely honest, I should have told him. It wasn't a job interview, but I should have told him, hey, boss, I did speak Spanish, but I don't speak now. Is it okay? But instead, he didn't ask me, so I didn't tell him. But I didn't lie either. So be careful not to lie. Yeah, don't lie. Don't say I can ride a horse if you can't ride a horse. I have a driver's license if you don't have one. So be careful about that. Speak honestly. Number 8, speak confidently. This goes back to earlier. We said not too loud, not too soft. Describe your skills and experience completely. If you don't have experience, you should talk about how you can learn them quickly. So of course, speak confidently. They want to hire somebody that believes in themselves, but also believes they can learn well. So again, if you don't, like in the last one we said, don't lie. If you can't do something like, oh, I can't do Excel, but I've always wanted to do it. I love working with numbers. So I've always wanted to learn Excel. So I think I'm pretty quick at learning computer stuff on the job. So I would love to learn it. So number 9, speak enthusiastically. Show that you want the job. As a part of enthusiastically means excited. Speak excitingly about the job. Like, how much do you want the job? Why do you want the job? Think about these questions before you go. Why do you want this job with this company? Why this company? Why this job? Think about that. And I would add to what the book says, do some research. Find out what industry they're in, what product they sell, whatever job you're going for, what kind of job is it? What's the department doing right now? The department's creating this kind of product now. Okay, they're creating combs now. Okay, I can talk about how much they sold last year with these Snoopy combs. They did quite well, so I can talk about it. So when you speak enthusiastically and they ask you, why do you want to work at our company? You can say, oh, well, yeah, you made this great comb last year, and I love combs and da-da-da, whatever the product is. That's why I think I would fit into that team to make that. So, of course, that's a great way to enthusiastically speak. Okay, next. Number 10, send a thank you note promptly. Thank the interview for his or her time. Express interest. So, of course, this is becoming out of date, maybe. But my time has still happened. They used to call the interviewer. Like, I just wanted to say thank you for the interview. Thank you for the opportunity. So I would say at the end of the interview, definitely say thank you. At the end, say, okay, I want to say thank you for your opportunity for interviewing me today. And if you have time later, so you yourself should send, instead of a thank you card, send an email. I think the book is out of date. Send an email to them. I know you're a busy person, dear, whatever the person is. So, dear Mr. Ken, I know you're a busy person. Thank you for, I don't want to take time away from your busy schedule. I just wanted to say thank you. I'm not trying to ask you, did you decide who to pick yet? But I just wanted to say thank you for taking the time to interview me. I really enjoyed the opportunity. And I look forward to hearing from you when you're ready to decide who you want to pick. And it only happened when I was a hotel manager a few times. People actually contacted me, but those stood out like, whoa, who is this person? They're really enthusiastic. They really want this job, not any job. So, oh, okay, find their resume. Oh, okay, this person. So it will really help in the long run, I think, if you write that kind of email to the person. Okay, thanks again for listening. So if you're enjoying these, of course, you can see the subscribe button over here. So please subscribe. You can also see some videos on the same topic, some teaching videos. Also, you can see some other videos from our page over here. And don't forget to give us a like and comment below if you have any questions about job interviews, how you can do a better job interview in the future, or specific job interview questions. And also share with your friends and family so we know that you're enjoying these videos. Thanks again, and see you tomorrow for another video from A Slice of Pie.